Welcome to your practice. Begin by anchoring the back of the head, the shoulders, and the sacrum to the yoga mat beneath you. With your knees bent, tap your toes to the yoga mat. Feel that deep engagement behind the navel. Maintain that engagement as you lift your shins parallel to the yoga mat, stacking the knees vertically over the hips, the toes horizontally in line with the knees. Preparing for toe taps, exhale, lower the right toes to the mat. Inhale, lift up to that parallel position. Exhale, lower the left toes and inhale up to parallel. Exhale to the right. Inhale to lift. Exhale the left. Inhale to lift. 5 rounds of this regular toe tap position, and then we might challenge ourselves a little further. While you're working here, maintain that pressure to the back of the head. Think of that as your go button. As you anchor through the back of the head, that space behind the eyes, you'll connect more firmly to those deepest core muscles, feeling that slight toning behind the navel as you activate the iliopsoas. Iliacus is the pelvic stabilizer, psoas is the hip flexor. Here we go now, 5 rounds a little more challenging. With the knees pushed further, tap the toes further forward on the yoga mat. And we'll do 5 rounds like this. Exhale the right. Inhale to lift. Exhale the left. Inhale to lift. Continue now, noticing that additional workload that you've added to the psoas. Try to keep the outer belly soft, making this work happen on a deeper, less superficial level. Last 2. Last 1. Release the toes to the mat, release the heels. Tap the knees together and take 3 clearing breaths. Preparing for our second exercise, moving into double toe taps now. Same starting position, lift both shins parallel to the yoga mat. Press through the back of your head, that's your go button. Exhale, lower both toes to a tap. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. So we have 10 rounds, 8 more to go. While you're moving through this exercise, avoid any tipping through the pelvis. I like to place one hand under my low back and one hand to the top of my belly, just to make sure that I maintain that lumbar curve and keep my belly nice and soft. Once you've had that nice reminder, feel free to bring your arms back down by your side, tapping all 10 fingernails to the mat or the floor beneath you. Continue with your breath. Exhales, the slow lower, and inhales to lift. Nice work. Exhale, lower, and then walk those feet to the edge of the mat. Your knees are together for your 3 clearing breaths. Now take your hands in front of you, making a diamond shape between your thumb and index finger. Take the hands underneath the sacrum. That diamond shape will actually mimic the shape of your sacrum, that triangular shaped bone that lies beneath the lumbar spine. Once you have that additional support, come onto the toes, lift the heels, and bring both shins parallel to the yoga mat. Preparing for bicycle legs, 10 rounds. Exhale, lower the right leg to a hover. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower the left leg to a hover. Inhale, back to center. 10 rounds just like this. We have 8 more to go here. Slowly lowering and with control lifting. Notice that the lower you go, the more challenging this will be. So feel free to change up that angle as feels fit for you today. The alignment through the rest of the pose is actually the exact same. We're anchoring through the back of the head, the shoulders, and the sacrum, maintaining those 3 points of connection as we start to deepen some of this core work. almost there. Soften your face, releasing any strain you might be holding there. Really isolating this work into the hip flexor. Nice work. Lower the toes, lower the heels, and then you can push your feet to just release those hands and bring them by the sides of your waist for those 3 clearing breaths. We'll be preparing for our last exercise here, double leg extension. Same setup, place that support of the hands beneath the sacrum. Anchor the back of the head, shoulders and sacrum now. Tap those toes, lift the heels, and lift the shins parallel to the yoga mat. Exhale, extend the legs on a 45, and then inhale, take the knees all the way into the chest. Good. As you exhale, notice that those toes are staying firmly pointed in that plantar flexion. And every time that I extend the legs out, I'm pressing through the back of my head to really maintain that stability through my spine. So we have 10 rounds like this. You're already almost halfway through. Keeping the outer belly soft. Again, we're going a bit deeper here. Let's really hear the breath flowing for your last few extensions. Maybe add that extra hold at the end. Woo! And take the knees into the chest, tap the toes, lower the heels, release your hands. Taking one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Rest and receive. Namaste.